Good morning, you guys. Today is Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow's the last day of school.
Tomorrow's the last day of school. Can I
Yeah, for this week. This is
for the
first
week?
of school.
Yeah. Today is Thursday, the 11th. No, the
It's the
11th.
11th.
Yeah, I'm always second guessing.
Crazy.
But yeah, today is August the 11th. So happy August the 11th, you guys. Are you happy? Today is Thursday. I am. I'm happy.
I like
ready for the
Thursdays.
weekend.
Thursdays are my favorite day of the week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thursdays?
Mhm.
Let's see, what is my favorite day? The weekend. Saturday is my favorite day. I love Saturdays. So anyway, guys, I just did my makeup. I got to do my hair, though. I have not done it. All I did was basically brush my hair. Guys, I've been, anyway, I'm trying to figure out, I got some, a lot of likes on my video yesterday, you guys. Thank you for liking. I guess, I don't know whether you like what I said. I don't know what resonated with you guys. Then the reason why I got 6 likes, including my own. So there's 7 likes. Mickey, would you stop? Look at this child. Go over there. So I don't know whether it's because I said I was gonna start eating meat again. Watch Keno. You got something to say to it?
Look at me.
Mickey, what are you doing? Mickey's like,
Come here.
yeah, eat meat. Anyway,
Look at her. Look at her face, guys. Look at her. Crazy,
she
baby.
look crazy. You looking like a bat over there, Mickey. Yeah, Keno, go fix. Are you gonna eat breakfast here? Or are you eating
No,
breakfast?
I'm not gonna eat breakfast.
Okay. So anyway, like I said, I was trying to figure out what in the video that you guys like, because I don't usually get that many likes on the video, and I was trying to figure out, okay, so is it because I had decided to eat meat? What is it? And so anyway, but to continue the conversation, I am gonna start. This is what I want to do. Okay, I want to basically not eat junk food. So I'm taking out all of the junk. Okay, even for the whole family, for us. Okay,
What?
girls, y'all can buy what you want to buy,
good.
but as far as
In the
me
house.
bringing stuff into this home. And I want to get back to the way me and my husband was when we first did keto. And when we did keto, it took us about, I would say, a month, about maybe almost a month for us to get keto adapted to the point where we didn't crave sweets, no junk. I mean, we went a long time. You remember how long we went? We went maybe 6 months without eating junk food. We didn't crave it. We had no desire for it.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, we could be around it and everything. And Keno said she remembers too. And so I want us to get back to that point. And so sometimes you have to do things a little bit different. You might, have to. So that means I need to cut my carbs a little bit lower, and I need to add a little bit more fat in my diet. So, even if I do add a little bit of difference of protein, I'm going to
Close your mouth.
take out the snacking and replace it with fats. So me normally snacking on lately, what I've been snacking on, what have I been snacking on?
Trail mix. What else? Those cheese puffs.
Cheese puffs, yeah, those.
Pretzels.
Yeah.
Cereal. All that.
Pork skins, and that's low carb, but still what I'm saying is that I'd rather eat a meat, whether it's beef jerky, what's the other one that I said? Slim Jim, beef jerky, bacon. Even though they're not necessarily the processed types of meats that I want, bacon has a saturated fat. If I can get a cleaner source of bacon, they don't pump, supposedly, I don't think. Pork doesn't have antibiotics, but some raise, it's best to get it organic. So I'm going to look for some organic nitrate-free bacon. I think bacon sounds more like it for me. Nobody's eating my bacon.
I don't want to eat your bacon.
So don't be looking at my bacon like, can I have a piece of bacon? Nobody's eating my bacon. My hubby's probably not going to eat it anyway because he is not on board with any of the change. Not really. Except for, he's down with, like the plant-based and vegan and all that. But as far as like me over here doing all these different things of like creating diversity with my microbiome and all these different things, and like I said, I've come full circle. Like I'm learning that the problems is not making it seem like saturated fat is the terrible thing. Saturated fats, even doctors still tell people that. They're still telling people, and I've witnessed this myself, seen it, the doctors saying, oh, you have your cholesterol is still elevated. You have, your triglycerides are elevated, your numbers and this and that. And I'm like, okay, but if the person has cleaned up their diet to a point, I mean, they're still eating junk. The doctors are not saying anything about that. The snacking, eating foods that cause high triglycerides and cause inflammation, maybe processed foods that have like seed oils and stuff like that. So all I'm saying is that the problem seems to me, sugar and overly processed things that break down into the body so I say all of that, and I don't want to get back into all of this, but I say all that is to say that, welcome to the journey. You're invited to watch the videos to see how I transition back into not totally meat. It's still plant-based, but every once in a while I'm probably going to add, and my husband doesn't even know. I got to talk to him about it, let him know what I'm doing, which I've often hinted at. That the more I understand, it's not the animal itself that it's certain things. That animal products they aren't great at. And I didn't go into veganism for health. I went into it for weight loss, and then I started to learn about it, and I was like, this causes diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, all of that. And I was thinking like, oh, that causes that. So I want to do the opposite. I don't want to do that. I don't want to eat that way if that causes it. But as I learned, and I think the worst part of it for my body was when I switched myself to a high carb, low fat way of eating for years. And that's totally screwed my system up, I believe, and made me gain a lot of weight, made it even more of my body becoming more insulin resistant and everything else, which is like bumping up the weight, constantly keeping your blood sugars high. You never being able to lose weight like you used to when you're young. You're like, darn, I used to be able to lose 5 to 10 pounds within a week. Like, what happened? And what happens is, we're eating foods that are constantly elevating our blood sugars. And as long as you have that insulin spike, that insulin hormone, now you want to be able to have your insulin do what it's supposed to do, go into the cell and do what it needs to do. But if your insulin is constantly working and working so hard, it's just too much to bring it down. And anyway, all I'm saying is that I'm going to be changing things up. I'm still going to have my veggies because I love my vegetables. Loves my vegetables. I think I'm gonna cook up some Brussels sprouts today. That's what I'm probably gonna have for breakfast and make for me and the hubby. But anyway, I say all that because that's what I'm thinking. I want more of a fattier fat that will take away the hunger, which will satiate me, and I won't crave just the snacking, the junk or whatever. Like I did, take away that, I'll get more fat adapted again, and I'll be just like I was when I started keto, okay? And then I won't be going, because I'm not saying I'm trying to go back to a full animal-based diet, because that is definitely not what I want and not my intentions. I'm just trying to get healthier, and I'm trying to cut out junk foods, get myself back to doing things right, and keep my body to making, a healthy amount of cholesterol, and then keep in whatever cholesterol that I do take in, it will balance itself out to the point where the levels, because it will naturally balance. But as long as you're putting in a whole lot of other trans fats and sugar, things that break down into those trans fats and all of that stuff, it throws off the levels and it's not able to do what it needs to do. And that's why you become like, oh, all this stuff is, your numbers are out of whack, and you're calcifying and creating stiffened arteries, and contributing to all of that. And I definitely don't want Alzheimer's to the point where, constantly having, because our Alzheimer's is basically like they say diabetes of the brain. It's just basically too elevated high sugars, and it's all stems from constant high insulin all the time. And if you look back at your diets, people think, oh, it's just, I don't eat a lot of sweets. It's not just the sweets. People are confused with that. They don't understand that carbohydrates, too many carbohydrates break down into sugar. Basically, whether it's ultra processed carbs, or starchier carbs or grains, those things, turn into sugar. And too much of that, is damaging, basically. And so with me knowing that and understanding that, I can't deny that with, knowing that processed foods is definitely the culprit. And things are going to change with the whole food pyramid thing anyway. People are going to start, saying, oh, they're going to blame it on the animal fats. Like, they're going to blame it on, oh, you only need a little bit of protein. You only need a little bit of this. Preaching kind of the same message that a lot of vegans preach. It's like, oh, you really shouldn't, placing more of the blame on the person, the individual, saying like, if you just have self-control and stop eating so much animal fats, you'll be fine. But no, the problem is not the animal. The problem is the junk food, the man-made stuff. Too much of that. Okay. Because that, to me, it really makes sense. But if you're trying to deviate from the actual truths of it all, if you just read between the lines and then use your own self as, an example, a statistic. That's what I always believed in, like trying things out for myself so I can understand it better, living the lifestyle, because it's all about living a lifestyle. A lot of people will be like, I need to lose 5 pounds, I need to lose 10 pounds, but guess what? Your ass is gonna gain the shit back if you don't change your lifestyle. These little quick diets, that's what, I feel like this too. It frustrates me watching people, because I was there. I used to be that person, but I kept realizing that, no, you have to do something that's sustainable. So, I'm just thankful that I realized that you can't just keep doing these crazy diets of like, oh, I'll do the apple juice diet, I'll do the ABC diet, I'll do the cabbage soup diet, I'll do the hard soja diet, because they never work. If you really have to change the way you eat, because you're gonna lose the 10 pounds, but guess what? You're gonna get burnt out, because you're gonna be like tired, hungry, snappy. You're gonna go back to eating the carbs, and you're gonna go back all over again. So it's just repeat, reset, repeat, reset, repeat. So all I'm saying is I'm just gonna try these things out, and not saying that I'm gonna give up junk. I'm not gonna do that, but I'll be able to manage it a lot better, and maybe have it like once a month or for a birthday, or even I have that one treat a day is not gonna hurt me. But I just want to be able to limit that and not let it be the bulk of my diet. Or like some people are like, oh, I eat this way every single day, eat junk every single day, and I have hundreds of calories of it. No, I don't plan on doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess my cholesterol up. I don't want to end up having issues later, because I can't, figure things out. And, so it's either one or the other. So basically, I'm replacing my bacon with, or I'm replacing junk food with bacon or pepperoni or egg. And not much of it, but maybe two meals, like breakfast, or actually not even breakfast, because I'm probably going to be mostly fasting. It'll be like lunch and then dinner or something like that. Yep. Ain't that right, Minky? Minky, is that Daddy? Over there. Hey guys, we're in the car getting ready to take Keto to school. My hubby is defogging the windows. Keto is showing me. What are you showing me? It's one of the members.
No,
how did he get so big? Is he all Asian?
Yes, he's all
Really? I've never seen a muscular Asian before. What? Let me show you guys. Is that a copyright-free picture? What? Say who? Here. Well, sorry. Ken was showing me a picture of one of the members. What is he?
He's a soloist now.
Oh, he's a soloist? Soloist. He's a soloist. That's why he's so big.
You know one time?
What? How is it possible? He's taking steroids?
No, mommy, he works out. And he's like, Korea's like super.
Wow. I'm just ignorant to it. I didn't know that you could get that big like that.
Dad, you know black ones actually come back. Look.
Coffee is good, babe.
Who won? Oh, yeah, Pink Venom, right?
Coffee's really good.
Oh, thank